Today, we are showcasing a renovated contemporary family home in Senderwood. Good afternoon. This is Xavier with Luxury Homes, Johannesburg. Today, we are back in this exquisite suburb of Bedfordview, where we're about to tour this gorgeous home behind us. With me is architect François Marais from FM Architects International, who's going to take us on a tour. Without further ado, François.
Thank you very much, Xavier. So with this particular residence, we had quite an old style home built in the 80s. So the initial style of the home was very conservative, and the client approached us and said, I need to modernize the home. What can we do to bring it up to style? So what we were trying to work with is the existing roofs which were pitched on the home without taking the roofs off on the home. And we also had the challenge where we had two separate blocks where the garage was actually separated from the existing residence. So by the entrance hall that we introduced in the center of the two, and actually this was a garden area, and as you can see in this garden area we had palm trees that actually grew in this garden that was like a courtyard before you entered into the home. We actually integrated the trees within the structure and actually cut holes within the structure in order for the trees to protrude so that we wouldn't disturb the aesthetic value of the trees, but maintain the integrity of the entrance hall. So with the concrete slab, we actually united the two structures together by actually creating a covered entrance hall between the two. So when you are in this area here, one feels as if you are within the home already. So as we came in, we introduced some texture in the home. We've got your stone finish that we added on, which matched the colors of the roof so that we get some integrity and some continuity within the colors. And then we also introduced this structure, which is like a lattice structure that we have the bathroom windows, which are actually behind that. So these are actually steel. So this is actually a steel structure that we've used in order to save money, as your wooden finish could be very expensive in a situation like this. So as we move into the home, this area, as indicated, feels like a lobby. It's actually like a pre-lobby to the home. We've done it with a beautiful water feature, which is in the entrance hall here. We've reintroduced the stone on the opposite side as well, so that we can have the continuity of the textures from one side to the other, and it forms quite a beautiful feature on a blank wall, which actually is the garage behind. So by doing this, we have created a feature on this wall. It makes it feel very homely in this area here. It's very modern because we're emphasizing the block-like features of the home within the entrance and on the stone textures as well. So because we had a problem with the entrance hall being a concrete slab, which is actually below the current structure, we introduced a clear story window at the top. But in actual fact, that is just an illusion. We're creating the effect of a double volume within the home, when in actual fact that area is only a single story. As you enter into the home, you actually realize how small the volume is underneath here. What we've tried to do with the entrance is to be inviting. We have angled the walls so that it pulls you through into the space, and we've got views actually into your living area, guiding you through into this section of this space. As we move into it, you actually enter into quite a spacious double volume space, or 1.5 volume, that we've created over the dining area. We had an existing pitch roof, which is a sloped ceiling in this area. However, we reduced the pitch on this because the pitch was a bit high, and we wanted to create a more intimate effect in this area. And by doing that, we reduced the volume in this section. So there used to be a wall between the kitchen and the dining area, with just a single door actually leading in from the area where the lobby is. We opened up this area completely so that there's a continuity of space between your kitchen and the dining area, and also views from here towards your family room. So a very open style planning, as opposed to the way that it was in the past. So very nice spacious kitchen with a centralized island, a breakfast area or a nice dinner area within the kitchen, with your formal dining just directly behind us. So in the previous design, there was actually 2 windows in this area here. So we took this out, put a concrete beam in here so that we can span this area and actually opened it up completely. And as you can see from here, you've got beautiful views into the patio. This was an open patio at the time. We've enclosed it so that the space flows beautifully from one to the other, and you can serve from here directly to the patio. You've got views towards the bar and then also into the rest of the home. Moving through to the entertainment side of the home, we've got a beautiful bar which is situated very centrally in the home to be able to service both the dining area, your lounge area, and also from here directly out towards the covered patio. So a very nice centralized lounge, a wet bar configuration where there's no liquor available or visible behind the bar. It's mainly just a counter where everything is housed behind the bar. Moving towards our covered patio, we've done beautiful stacked doors to open up the space to the outside. So there's a lovely integration of space and a flow of space from the inside to the outside in this area here. And the swimming pool, which was existing at the time, we've just modernized and refurbished so that it fits within it, tiling the area around the pool so that the finishes integrate right through. And then the client had a section of garden that was very unused. You know, with the trees in this area, the grass didn't grow very well, and we introduced a fire pit in this area. As you can see, this is a beautiful space to entertain now. So one can entertain on the inside when the weather is not as great. You can entertain on the outside in this area, you know, during the day, or when you've got beautiful weather. The fire pit also links very nicely with the swimming pool, so it's a very nice conversational area, you know, that one can utilize in this space. Then on this side also you can see the block effect that we've brought through as well. We've also added the stone texture on this side just to get that look from the front, you know, to come all the way through to the back. So we've integrated these features throughout the home in various areas so that we are able to get the architecture to flow from one to the other. Then this area here, we've also created a beautiful stack door here, actually opening up this pool table and entertainment area that we've got behind your family room. So one can utilize these 2 spaces together and creates quite a nice entertainment style home. So the original residence actually stopped in line with this step that we've created here. So this was actually added on afterwards. So this is part of the entertainment and family room. So this right now, we've converted it into a cinema. So we've got integrated sound. We've got a hidden bulkhead with a projector within that. And with a click of the button, we can actually convert this then into your standard family room. And one can use it then also just as a formal lounge if you wish. Then heading back towards our entrance lobby. So the lobby sits very central to the home. When you enter, everything on the left-hand side is mainly your entertainment and living areas. And then towards the right, we've got your a bathroom, a guest bathroom, which is very centrally located. And then on the right of us, all of our bedrooms. So the original planning of the home, as I mentioned, was 80s style. So what we had is we had all the bathrooms actually situated on the right hand side of the passage, and on the left hand side we had all the bedrooms situated there. So when we come down here, I'll explain to you what we did there. These were actually 4 rooms that were adjoining to each other. We removed the central room and actually converted it into a bathroom that kind of fits in together with the room adjoining to this. So there are 2 bathrooms that fit back to back with each other. So the bathrooms are quite compact, and so are the rooms, but unfortunately that is the situation that we had with initially. Something which is also quite unique of this home is all of the bedrooms have got sliding doors that exit to the outside. So it's a very outdoor living style home. Each of the bedrooms can go out to the outside. The client had kids, and those kids each wanted a separate access towards the outside. So here you can quite clearly see the sliding doors that go to the outside. And this is just the mirror image of the bedroom that we were in now, actually just showing you different bathroom configuration. Once again, a compact bathroom, but a full bathroom in each of these 2 bedrooms. As I mentioned before, we had a bathroom on this side, so we actually removed the bathroom here and we created a study with linen cupboards in this area. So we've got all of our utility areas in here. I've got my DB board in this area as well, and we have a study here which actually looks out onto the entrance hall and also onto the water feature, so bringing that tranquil sound into the home. So the client has converted one of the rooms into a spa, massage area, and also a nail bar. So they're utilizing this bathroom and also this area as part of a spa. So now we enter into the main bedroom. So the passage here was actually very narrow, so we actually removed some of the walls in order to widen up the space here. We had 3 very awkward stairs coming down just before the main bedroom door. But what we did is we integrated the stairs so that we have 1 stair on the outside and then 2 stairs on the inside. It creates quite a nice entrance, and we've carried these stairs through into the bathroom area as well. And then it creates quite a nice low ceiling in the bathroom, which creates quite a nice intimate feel in here. As you can see, the shower, which is a steam room as well, and also the toilet and the bath. With the low window that we've got over the bath, it actually looks out onto the water feature in this area. So coming into the main bedroom, as one steps down, you get that feeling of the accentuation of the height. So the height in this area is actually quite high. We have introduced boxes in the ceiling that emphasize this area of the bedroom kind of as your entrance, with a little lounge area which is very private. And then what we've done is integrated the space into your main bedroom. So quite a nice spacious bedroom. You've got your little study here. We've got a fireplace in this area, which is beautiful. Once again, you can see the flow of space from inside to outside through the sliding doors. And in this area, we have got the sloped ceiling. So once again, we've brought that feature through from the dining room into this space as well. Once again, dropping the ceiling height in this area just so that it doesn't feel uncomfortable. And also with the look on the blinds, it also helps in managing that space. Then off of the main bedroom, we've introduced a small little patio area here. So this patio is kind of like a coffee area that one can utilize either in the morning or at night. You can sit and have a glass of wine or coffee in the morning here. Then this space then links to the garden. So you have got very nice views into the garden from this area. And once again, the introduction of the stone finish in this just to round it off and just bring the continuity of material. We've gone around the house at the moment. So as you step back here, you actually get a view of the old roof line that is visible in this area here. So we have tried to disguise and do away with the roof as much as possible, introducing features that catch your eye so that it's not very prominent. On this side of the home here, I can show you just what we have done to hide the roof. So you can clearly see on this side here how we've added on the columns and beams. So it actually hides the roof completely here. So it actually gives you the illusion that we've got a flat concrete roof over the home, which in actual fact we don't. And just by adding on these beams and columns, it creates a very modern facade with the slats that we've brought through from the entrance hall to this side. Once again, behind these slats are the bathrooms. We've got some ducts that are hidden behind here. And also we have integrated our air conditioning system also behind this, so that no air conditioning ducting or condensers are visible.
Francois, the sun is starting to set, and now this home really comes alive. Like you've mentioned. Now, for anyone interested in knowing more information about renovating this one, what do you suggest?
Get in touch with us and have a look and see what we're able to do for you. There's a lot that we can do within this scope. Yeah, it's always exciting to see the before and afters. We will have some pictures available where you can see what the home looked like before we started the renovation.
There you go, guys. Look at the entertaining you can do in this area as well. This was, I can only imagine, not what it is today. The sunken lounge, or rather the sunken boma. And this is what, an 18-seater? Beautiful. So look at that. And I think, Francois, with that, we're gonna close off here, because this is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Guys, I've seen the before and after photos, and let me tell you, what a difference this makes. Francois, as always, thank you so much for taking the time to take us through.
Thank you, Xavier.
Any questions, any comments, make sure to reach out. Either drop a message or reach out to Francois and his team. All the details will be below. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and have an awesome, awesome afternoon.